Hey, this is Chris with Ricker Forge, and today I want to make some big head nails. So these are decorative nails. So I'm gonna start out with a 1/2 inch rod, and I'm gonna go ahead and forge out some square large head, kind of like rose head nails, kind of have a design in them. People will put these type of nails into like a fireplace or just furniture. It's decorative. So I'm going to go ahead and forge out one of these nails and I'll show you real quick how I'm going to do this. All right, so we'll go ahead and head on over to the forge. Okay, and before I get started, I always like to run some sandpaper over the stock material. That way it can pull off any of that grime. I don't like to cook that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give it some gas. Yep. Help if I tighten the all right, we'll give it some gas now. All right, let's go ahead and throw this in. Might be long enough where I can just hold it. Might not even need tongs. So I'm gonna be showcasing a guillotine tool while making these nails. I'm gonna use them, basically use it to cut off to hold the nail still on the piece. So I can use it to heat it up before I hammer the actual head. You'll see the process. Having a guillotine tool makes it a lot easier to make nails. So these nails are going to be about 2 inches, I'd say, with the head. And I'm going to hammer them down so they're roughly 1/4 inch as far as the body of the nail, and then the head it'll be a little bit larger than 1/2 inch. And I'll be able to give it a good, you can give it different designs. You can put a flower in the head. In this case, I'm just gonna knock in some different angles. I think those look cool. Just the different angles, and I might not even finish them. I might just keep them plain. As long as they're kept indoors, I mean, and they're not getting hit with water or moisture, Really shouldn't rust too much, but I'll see when I get there. Go ahead and move it on over to the anvil. That way, go ahead and get working on this. So I do have a nail header tool that I've used in the past, and I actually have a video of me making it. It's basically just various sizes. That way I could, it's just a little more convenient having one tool with various sizes. I think in the future I might make another a video of making a new one. The one thing that would be beneficial is having more of a dome instead of having it flat. But so far I haven't had any issues because hammering into the anvil, because this plate kind of acts like a protection from any like if I need a hit at an angle or something, like I'm not going to be going into an anvil or anything because of the plate. But yeah, I had this made. I do have a video of it, so if you want to watch that, you can watch that. I did it in the past. Alright. Alright, it should be nice and hot. Alright, definitely gonna take this over to the edge of the anvil. The round. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit. We're sitting at about half, let's say a quarter square. So I'm actually definitely gonna be bringing this down. So it'll fit a quarter hole. Put that there so I can check. Okay. Let's put this back in. I mean quarter round. so it fits through that quarter round. So yeah, it's gonna be smaller than a quarter square to fit through a quarter round. But that'll be plenty of meat for nailing. And then having an oversized head, so that should work out pretty well. All right, so should be hot again, especially that end. So taking that at the end of the anvil, cut a little bit of teeth in there. This is aggressive forging. And then just smoothing it out. Flat. I was actually hitting with the round and it was smoothing it out. Alright, let's check. Oh yeah, they're getting there. It'll take a little bit, but this is definitely not a one heat nail. If you're gonna do that, you start out with a 1/4 inch stock. Yeah, I'm not that good at making nails. There's guys that can make a nail in 30 seconds or less. And they just pop them out like a machine. I'm not that good at making nails at all. Let's see if this is heated up yet. Yep. I think I'm running my forge pretty hot. Just get right up the temperature real quick. Try to make this real clean. Yeah, it's about, I'd say that's about 2 inches. All right. Bring that body in. Good time to get the mass of the nail centered. Yeah, it's almost there. It's the fun part about making square nails. Is getting that body uniformed so it'll pass through the nail header. Sometimes when I think I got it, I don't. Yeah, it's heating up quick. Let's bring this to the edge. That way that body can sit over. I am using the flat. Trying to keep this part real clean. Cleaner it is, the easier it'll slide in. Almost there. Yeah, right on the edge. So yeah, making nails, if you're not doing production run and just making nails for fun, they're actually pretty fun to make. And it's obviously good practice because you're drawing that material out. So yeah, if you're good at making nails, you'll be good at drawing material. Should definitely be hot. All right, so the rest of it's passing through, so I just got to get this backside. check, see if it'll pass through. Not so close. Give it some good hits here. Pretty much cooling down already on me. All right, there we go. So you'll see that right there. I got it right to that step. So probably gonna cut it right off, right about here. Did I really just touch that? Right here. So I'll bring the guillotine over. That way you can see that. All right. One thing that you gotta remember to do also when you're making these is to cool down your tools. You don't want them to get hot and start warping. Like I already warped these guillotine's teeth just slightly, but it just resharpen them. All right, so yeah, gonna bring it. I'm gonna set that guillotine tooth right down on this mark, and go ahead and I'm not gonna completely chop it off. That way I can heat up the nail still, and then so I have a stick to heat up the nail. So I'm not gonna completely knock it off, and then I'm gonna just kind of rip it off so I can hit the head. All right, let's go ahead and get this all hot. All right, so let's set it up on my Hardy stand. That's usually where I use my guillotine tool. All right, so yep, you just drop the guillotine right on how much meat you want. So I got about, I'm giving it about, I'd say half an inch from the mark. Hit it, rotate. That's all it takes. Nice thing about making nails with this thick material is that thicker part stays hot and it bleeds in. So it's kind of like it reheats itself. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Just enough to hang on. And then I'll be able to heat this up, kind of shimmy it back and forth, break it off inside the nail header, and go ahead and flatten that head out. Okay, let's see if this is hot. All right, put it in. Wiggle that back and forth until it breaks away. Here's the part if you wanted to put a bunch of different designs in it. That would be the time to put the designs in it. So I'd say that, yeah, this is the head is ended up being about a ½ inch. Kind of want it a little fatter, so. All right, so this is how I get my nails out. I quench the tip. I leave this end hot. It's bent a little bit. And just knock it out. Comes right out. All right, grab this. All right, we'll take a little look here. I'll bring it up close after I get it straightened out like I like. So let me get some different tongs. My little itty bitty tongs. Oh, by the way, don't step on the hot metal. I was looking around and smell like rubber burning. Okay. This is my forging shoes, so that's all right. All right, so let's take quick look over here. Okay, yeah, I mean, it turned out pretty good. So this is about, I'd say 1/8 body, and it's about half inch head. It's a pretty decent nail though. Worked out pretty good. All right, well, if you like messing with these things, I'll tell you, nails are pretty fun to make if you're not doing production. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll probably mess around a little bit more, but I just wanted to bring you along and show you that. So yeah, this is how they used to make the nails in the past before they had modern manufacturing. It was all made at the anvil. All right, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day or night.